everybody, and welcome back to InventHer Live on Market.live. I am so thrilled to be here tonight because I apologize up front if you tried to tune in last week or the week before because I was not here. My apologies, but I'm so happy to be back. My son graduated from high school, so that was the first week. And then last week, for anybody who knows of the show or who knew where I was last week, I was in Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, filming for the Blocks. And if you have not heard of the Blocks, it's BLOX. It is the coolest startup entrepreneurship competition reality show. And it was just the most amazing experience. I would not have traded it for the world. So I was gone for a week and I was working with 80 different entrepreneurs and inventors at all different stages in the entrepreneurial process. And some of them had products, consumer products, and some businesses. So it was kind of all over the board. And it was just so fun being around other people, just people that are so passionate about their ideas and so excited about bringing them to life. And I heard so many people say on multiple occasions that they just feel like they're finally around their peeps. And I totally get that. And if you're watching, you're probably one of those whose mind goes a million miles a minute with all kinds of ideas swarming in your head, and there's just not enough hours in the day to bring them all to life. So I totally get that. And it was so fun being with all these people that we got each other. And tonight's show is no different because we have two ladies on, a team of entrepreneurs, and their minds are that way as well. And that's why they're here, because one of them it's a very cute, fun story, actually, how she came up with the idea. But she had this great idea and she went to someone that she's been doing business with for a very long time and said, what do you think? Should we do this? And this was all during COVID. And the next thing you know, they actually just launched this product a couple months ago, or actually a month ago in May. So I was so excited to have them on because it is so fresh. It's brand new. Sometimes we have people on that, they've already exited their company or they've, been in business for a very long time. And that's wonderful too, because we get to learn so many lessons since they've been doing it so long. But I think having it so fresh and hearing their story, learning about the challenges that they've had, and the challenges that they're having right now as they're launching. Like, what are those big things that they didn't expect? And we always have so many inventors on. So I just want to encourage all of you in the chat, if you could chime in with ideas, with questions, inspiration, anything, because they're very nervous to be here tonight. They'll probably be so mad at me for saying that, but they are. So we need all the support we can get, and they're fabulous. And I'm so not worried about them. But I do have a couple little housekeeping items. Number one, as always, we're going to be doing a giveaway, and a giveaway of the item that you're going to learn all about in just a minute. And so just like in past weeks, in case you're new here, the way it works is that I need you to pay attention, because I'm going to be asking a question at the very end of the show that relates back to something we talked about during the show. So be paying attention. I'll ask that, and then you can chime in in the chat to let us know. And the first person that answers it will win this product, which is fabulous. But we have another special surprise tonight, a special treat for anyone that is watching. Market Live, as you're seeing there on the screen, I was so excited when I heard about this. They are giving away a $250 gift card that you can use to shop anywhere on Market.live. And all you have to do is stay tuned to the end of the show. They're going to give us a secret code. And when they give that code, what you're going to do is you are going to email that code to info@market.live. You just email that code by Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. And on Monday, you will find out if you were the winner. They're going to announce the winner on Monday night. And I believe they're going to be doing this for several weeks in a row, which is so cool. But this is the first one. So how exciting. Tonight, you guys can win $250 and what you're about to see in just a moment. And I want to say hello to Cassie. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for being back. You're always, I love all your texts. So thank you for always chiming in the chat. So without any further ado, guys, I want to bring in our inventors, our entrepreneurs. We have, as I mentioned, a team of entrepreneurs. They are coming to us from Westchester, New York. We have Amy Bohaty. I hope that's right. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And Lisa Distefano. Did I do that? And they guys are the creator of such a cool product that really revolutionizes the way we women, I guess it could be for men too, never thought about that, but the way that we get ready. And I am not going to steal the thunder. I want this duo here to tell us exactly what it is and how it works and all that good stuff. So welcome, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So I'm going to say, since I think it was Lisa that actually had the problem that was the impetus for this fabulous solution that you're about to see, I would love, it's such a cute story, Lisa. I would love for you to describe exactly how you came up with the idea.
Gosh, okay, no problem. Well, I was stepping out of the shower and wrapping myself as I normally do with a basic bath towel. But unfortunately, the towel that I had in my bathroom at the time was a old tattered bath towel that must have been my husband's, that he uses to, wash the car or what have you. So I went to wrap myself in the towel, and right there was this giant hole. And I looked at it and I thought, oh, okay. And I stuck my arm through the hole and put it up over my shoulder and was looking at myself in the mirror going, oh, look at that. It's staying up. Oh, it looks like a toga. Oh, it's a toga towel. And kept staring at myself and wondering, okay, that was crazy. And then took it off. But like you said earlier, because it was COVID and I wasn't rushing off to New York City to go anywhere, I was still going to hang around the house doing nothing. The idea stuck with me and it kept rolling through my head. And finally, a few weeks later, I couldn't get rid of it. And I went to Amy and I knew she had a past in textiles. So I'm like, I have this really crazy idea. And what do you think of it? And then we just took it from there.
I love it. And I didn't ask you this yesterday. I'm very curious. Did we ever find out where that hole came from? That fateful hole? Why did you have a hole that big in your towel?
I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing that I had a tattered old disgusting towel in my bathroom, but it's a true story.
It's a good thing
I have to go with it.
I love what you just hit on about COVID, about how, and it's so true, everything changed for us. But one of the gifts, I think, was that it did cause us all to slow down, right? Mm-hmm. And by slowing down, that's how these ideas come to us, because we when we're racing around, the biggest $1 million idea in the world could be right in front of our faces, but we're so busy and crazy that we don't see it. And when I first started inventing, I remember thinking, if I was to give someone advice, because people would start asking me, how'd you come up with it? How'd you come up with it? And it's really like slowing down and really thinking about all those little things that annoy us, that make our day a little bit more difficult than it should be. And it's in those little annoyances that we find the solution to a problem. And where there's a solution, there's an invention. And where there's an invention, there's a product. And what I love about this show is so many people in the world, probably everybody in the world, has that $1 million idea. And the people that I have on this show are the ones that took it and actually turned it into a real life product and really did push fear away. And I love that you two have each other in this, because I think that can make it really fun and that can keep you going during those hard moments when, whether it's you're doubting whether this is something anyone would buy, or whether the manufacturing is just getting so difficult, you can't, there's so many obstacles, you can't move forward. When you have each other and you're able to lock arms together, it does make it easier. Has that been a fun part for you guys?
Totally, because we're both like the yin and the yang. I'm more of the visionary and the crazy person that's always got ideas, and what if we did this and what about that? And Amy's more like, yes, but it has to get manufactured and it has to actually work. So it's like we balance each other well.
Definite yin and yang, and that's so great. Now, I have to apologize, guys. Usually I have a sample here with me. For some reason, it is lost in my office building. We cannot find it anywhere. So luckily, Lisa and Amy have it there. So you're seeing, look how cute the packaging is, first of all, which I'll tell you what, one of the something that was taught on the blocks last week that I think is so important is in this day and age, especially, is that whole customer journey from the time you get it. How does it make you feel? And the fact that you guys took the time to package it so beautifully and so fun, like right out of the gate, I already love it. And, you know, I can imagine customer opening that up and seeing that and being like, wow, I didn't expect this. So that's so 10 points right there. And then go ahead and open it up and show us how what it is and how it works.
It comes rolled and packaged again, so it's even more fun.
Yeah.
And here's a little description on and pictures of how it can be worn. And on the back, it gives you the instructions on how to first start wearing it.
With the QR code that goes right to our website. So we've kind of thought about all those little details.
Yep, you really have. It's wonderful. You're getting already lots of comments. Everyone. Oh, Sophia says, "Go, mom." Mary Grace is saying hello. Candy, hi, Candy. How fun! They love the packaging. Such a great story. Such a cute bundle. So keep going. Let's open it up and see.
So I have it
looks
open.
like. Oh, do you have it on? You have it on? Do you? No.
Put it on.
Not yet. Okay.
The main reason after, you know, I looked at myself in the mirror and saw that it stayed up. I was never able to ever be one of those people that just wrapped yourself and tucked it and your towel stayed up. That never worked for me. It always fell down within 3 seconds. So that's why we really embraced the idea. So you literally just pretend you're just wrapping yourself in the towel. You tuck it, put it up, and then there you are.
Well, and the beauty is that it's one size fits most. So it runs the gamut from a size 0 all the way up to a size 22 and larger. So it fits pretty much anyone and everyone.
That is so brilliant that you did that, because you could imagine the number of SKUs that you would end up having to have if you didn't do that. So that just makes it so easy.
Show the video now on how it's sized.
Great. Yes. Okay. So it looks so comfortable. Is it really comfortable?
The fabric is amazing. It's very soft and lush. It's 90% or 80% poly, 20% nylon. So it's very soft and very absorbent, and it dries. It's very quick drying. So we took a lot of time in the selection of the fabric and making sure that we had the right material and the right drape for the product, so it looked good on as well. And I think that's one of the things that we love about it too. It's comfortable. You can just wear it. You can get out of the shower, read a book if you have a little bit of time, make your coffee. It's just easy.
I love it. And it's your timing right now is so perfect, because in the summertime, I do love a robe, but it gets so hot. I don't want to have the full robe on, but to be able to just cover up and still be kind of cozy and be able to walk around like that and not worry about, like you said, I'm the same. Whenever I try to tuck my towel like so many people do, I don't know how they do it, but mine comes down every time. So
making mishaps in my house.
Yes, exactly.
Well,
so that is so
we love it because it does, you know, it is your new reinvented towel, but yet it also is your robe, but not so cumbersome. Your sleeves won't get wet. Your brush won't get caught in the collar when you're blow drying your hair. Like all those things that is a nuisance for the robe, you don't have with this.
Now, I'm so curious, because when you say those things, I wouldn't have thought of that, but yet my round brush does get caught in my robe. So were these things that when you came up with it right away, you knew that was going to be so great? Or as time went on, you're like, oh, it's also great because of this?
Yes.
How did those
went on? We just kept like improving it for one reason or another. And that's why we added the oversized pocket, because we realized, oh, you want to put your phone while you're getting dressed or blow drying your hair. We always need our phones near us, or some of us do.
Hate to admit it, but it's true. So Candy is asking a great question. She's saying, so the Velcro is under the right armpit. Is that correct?
Correct.
And then that's what helps hold it up.
Yes. What you do is when it comes fresh out of the packaging, it's not cinched. It's a flat, long, basic towel. And then you literally pull the elastic to small, medium, or large to find your perfect fit. And once you find your perfect fit, you could just leave it there and wash it as is. It doesn't have to be undone again.
that's what I was going to ask you about too. So I'm glad you answered that question. And so I do have a question about the towel part. So is this the towel that I'm going to be using when I get out of the shower and then I'm putting it on also, or do you usually dry off and then put it on?
Nope.
I use the same, we use the
Same
same
Yeah,
towel.
the same one.
What's wonderful about the fabric is once you dry yourself, it doesn't feel like a wet towel. It dries very quickly. So you're still very comfortable wearing the toga towel as a robe without the wetness.
Yep, that is great. And that's hard. I mean, I imagine you must have looked at so many different fabrics to find something that could accomplish that.
A lot.
Yeah. Now, I can imagine wearing this to the pool. Do you ever do that? Am I crazy for thinking that? It's
Not
so
at
cute.
all. We've been seeing them. We really were thinking of multiple uses. So it's not only your basic new shower towel, but we're thinking for bridal parties, it's a wonderful way for them to all wear it together while they're getting ready for, their special day. Wear it to the pool, wear it at a spa.
Dorm
Yes.
room.
Dorm rooms would
I
be.
love that, especially because they have to go down the hall most of the time to get ready to shower and to be able to wear that on the way back and not worry that you're going to
Yes.
hang out. That's great.
Exactly.
And right away, because I do get so many products submitted to be on the show, and so it's hard to pick. But I do try to pick products that I think will have appeal on kind of across the board, but also great fun stories and kind of where they are in the process of launching. One of the things right away when I saw this is, number one, I love that it's innovative and different, and it's this is not something you see on the market anywhere. I love the name. The branding is fabulous. But what really jumped out at me is, gosh, what a great gift. And there were so many, I could see your average customer spend going up and up and up. As you mentioned, all the gifting ideas and like what you just said about the bridal party, all getting ready, that came to mind immediately. And I've had a lot of sort of like 50th birthday kind of getaways with a bunch of girls. And what a fun gift for everyone to have those, whether you're going to a spa or anywhere, just around the house, just so fun. And so I'm just so excited for the future for you guys in terms of how this thing could really blow up and how I could see this doing incredibly well with influencer marketing. I think influencers are going to love this and market the heck out of it for you, which is always a good thing.
Yes.
And that's one thing I love about Market Live is that there is that influencer community here and that they're looking for these great little finds that they can do a live shopping segment on. So I'm so glad that you guys are here with it. And I do want to, speaking of that, I want to remind everybody, I'm sure you're seeing the buy button. I don't get to see that on my screen, but I know you guys are. So you can buy it here. And in case anybody tuned in late, I want to remind you that we are doing a giveaway of the toga towel at the end of the show. So something that we talk about on the show, I'm going to ask a question. The first person that gets it right will be the winner. And we're also doing a $250 giveaway. So this is a fun show to be on, guys. So stay to the end for both of those. You're seeing that right there. We're going to give you a secret word at the end of the show. And all you have to do is email it in to info@market.live. And on Monday, you will find out if you have a $250 gift card to Market Live. And you can use all $250 for toga towels if you want. It's your choice. So let's talk about, let me just check the chat real quick. Yes. Oh gosh, Jen is saying she would have loved this when she was pregnant. I love that you said that, Jen. What a great idea. Have you guys already thought of that, or is that a new one for you?
That's a new one. Thank you.
Thank you, Jen.
Okay. You guys are making my point that anyone who knows me knows that I talk about live shopping till I'm blue in the face. I am such a believer in it. That is the reason right there. Because unless you're interacting with your customers, you would never know things like this. I have, with some of my products, completely changed my marketing around the product based on what I've learned during segments like these. Because I find that something that is super valuable to me maybe doesn't mean anything to the rest of the world. And things I wouldn't have thought of are super valuable to the rest of the world. So that is that's the perfect little golden nugget right there. And things like, if, obviously toga towel, you're going to do white, but I don't know, maybe down the road, you might want to do other colors. And so to come on like this and say, hey guys, we're thinking about introducing new colors. Do you like this better or this better? And kind of taking a poll is just such a great way to iterate on existing products and to create new ones. And just to get that customer feedback is just so invaluable.
Absolutely.
So thank you for that. Candy is asking, do you offer the Terry headband as an accessory that's shown in the product photo?
We will
We will be. We are in the process of developing a whole accessories line, as well
Fantastic.
as men's and juniors style as well.
I love the idea of junior style. That's so great. I think little ones will love this.
Yeah, we were thinking it was a great idea for when they go off to camp, or just, I think it's slumber parties, so they'll have fun with it.
Yes. So much fun. So I have to ask you, okay, you launched in May. What was the date? Was there a date, official date?
It was essentially May 1st.
And how scared were you before
Very.
it went live? Very, right? And how long did it take to get your first order?
Quickly.
Right away.
Quickly.
Really?
We worked on the website for quite some time, and that was a nice little plug for us. So once we had the website done, that's when we did our very soft launch, and we've got orders immediately. So we were very blessed and lucky with that.
So how did you press the button for the website to go live? How did people find you? What kind of digital marketing were you doing, or how did the first order happen?
We did. We sent our email out to friends and family. I posted on Facebook. Lisa and her daughters posted. It was really very organically that we got the word out there. And now I think, we've talked about the marketing piece. If we have one challenge that we've had is really kind of getting over that Rubicon and marketing it to a wider scope of people out there that would be interested in that. So
Friend of yours.
yeah. So then a friend of mine actually provided us some really great information and got us connected with a digital marketing person that's been helping us. And we just started our digital marketing campaign literally just this week. So
how is it doing? Have you gotten any sense of that yet?
Yes. The clicks are double what an average response would be. So we're really excited about that.
Fantastic.
And then we're having our first meeting with him tomorrow to go over the initial responses that we've gotten from the digital marketing that we've done thus far. So we're really excited about it.
Great. And I talked to you guys about, and I'll say it again, just for anybody watching, I really strongly feel that Pinterest would be a great move for you guys. Pinterest, there was a time when I was really uber focused on it. And I would say, and probably now it's still even close to that, about 75% of my website traffic comes from Pinterest. So when it comes to selling products, it's a really great option. And the reason I said that to Lisa and Amy specifically was their product is so, number one, unique, which Pinterest loves and the pinners love, because they like to be the first ones to know about something. And so they want to say, I'm the one that first pinned it. And then what happens is this is how you go viral without having a lot of followers. And I know when you launch a product, it's a little intimidating that you don't have this big following like so many of the other brands do. But on Pinterest, it really doesn't matter. You can have 0. But if somebody likes it and they pin it, and then they pin it and they pin it, it's amazing how much attention you can get and how viral it can go so quickly and continue. Because I have a product that I originally pinned 12 years ago. And to this day, I get thousands upon thousands of views and repins every month, 12 years later. So it's just, that's a little bit of a tangent, but at the same time, it's really relevant to anyone that does have a product. And then what can happen on Pinterest is, and one of the other things I love is that when someone clicks to learn more, it can take you straight to Market Live to buy it right then and there. So you can direct it wherever you want. But Pinterest isn't trying to keep you on Pinterest so much as the other platforms are. As you guys know, Instagram can be difficult when you're selling a product because you got to do the link in bio to get anywhere that you want to go. So, so that's just a little tidbit. So, yeah, I want to mention one more time in case anybody jumped on. George, am I meant giving the secret code now? Is that what you said? I missed it. Oh, okay, great. Drum roll, please. We are giving you guys right now the secret code. So write this down because you're going to want to email this code to info@Market Live. And if you do that before Sunday night at 11:59 p.m., you could end up with a gift card for $250 that you can spend anywhere on market.live. Pretty cool. Okay, so the secret code is create08. You're seeing it right there, create08. And so that's all you have to send in. And one of you guys are going to win $250 on Monday. Pretty cool. Okay, so we have a few more. Gosh, the time goes so quick. A few more minutes. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, I am seeing a couple questions that I did miss. What are the dimensions of the towel?
They're 30 by 67.
30 by 60.
When it's laying completely flat.
Okay. And I am getting a request for a navy blue. Okay, sure.
Okay,
good to know.
Write that one down. Okay, what's been, so before the launch, now marketing is your big challenge, right? So leading up to the launch, what was your biggest challenge? Was there any moment where you thought, I don't know if we can do this. This is getting too difficult?
No, I think, we didn't have.
I guess it was more about the timing because it was COVID and it took so long to get the first sample, the second sample, and then to get it to perfection. Getting it to the absolute perfect specimens that we wanted was tough.
I think the hardest part was having patience under the circumstances.
She's speaking to me right now, just so we're
even though she's looking in the camera, she's talking
looking
right
at
to
me,
Lisa.
directly at me.
But we're used to working in an environment where speed is life. So we, everything has to be done very, very quickly, especially in the industry that we've been in the past. So, getting through those hurdles was probably the biggest challenge. Because what took us over a year and a half, almost 2 years to create, would have normally taken us no more than about 6 months. So that was challenging, but we certainly had time because it was COVID and nothing was going on anyway. So it kind of filled our time up too. So that was good.
So now today you're still doing your other business as well. Is that correct? You're doing both.
Yes.
Do you envision a day when you're going all in on Toga Towel, when you can kind of take your foot out of the other one, or do you like doing both?
I mean, we haven't even gotten there to even think about it. So, I mean, right now we're so excited. Both Lisa and I are very passionate about what we do in general. And we both love product from our own perspectives. She's more front of the house. I've always been more back of the house. But I think right now it's too early to tell what we would do, but we're going all in on Toga Towel, and we're definitely
all in.
we're definitely wanting to move this forward. So,
well, and I'm not going to, I don't think I'm spoiling anything, but I'm so excited for you guys that I just do want to say something about it. Even though I don't know all the details on it, but you did share with me that Toga Towel is going to be featured on a national television
morning television show in September. Yes,
that is so great. Can you tell us what the segment is about that you were chosen for? You can't even tell that. Okay. Well, you'll come back and tell us because you want us to watch.
Certainly will. Yes, for sure.
That's great. And I just have a feeling that's going to be the first of so many features like that, because those shows, guys, anyone watching that has a product, they need your products. Like, they need to fill these segments. So they're looking for these, unique, innovative things with a story behind it or something that really solves the problem. So if you can plan far enough out, if you know sort of the lead times for these different segments, whether it's gifting or best of or whatever it might be, that can be such a great way to propel a product and a brand overnight. So hopefully that's what happens for you guys. I have a feeling it might. But in the meantime, guys, you come back here to buy Toga Towel, mark it live. You're seeing the buy button there. So I hope you guys pick some up because they're so perfect for summer. And if you know anyone that's getting married, what a great, fun little bridal gift. If you, I mean, it's anyway, any girl going off to college, I think that's just amazing for that. So anyway, think of gifting. And we are coming down to the wire. So I did want to, number one, I'm going to say the code one more time. The secret code word for the $250 gift certificate is create08. And you're going to email that to info@market.live. And the Toga Towel, we're going to do the giveaway for that right now. Deciding whether to do it difficult or not so difficult. Let me think about this. Okay. This is a little bit difficult, but I believe in you guys. What is the name? Actually, I don't know whose daughter it was, but there was a daughter that said, "Go Mom." And what was her name? And if you know whose daughter it is, you win extra points because I don't think I said that. So we're going to start with that. So if anybody knows, let me know. My producers are saying again, the email is info@marketlive. And whoever wins the Toga Towel, you guys are going to go to my website, which is marcymckenna.com. Go to the contact page and just let me know what your shipping address is, and they will get out a Toga Towel to you. So far we don't have anybody. So I'm going to come up with a second one. I'm trying to think of what would be a good one. Okay. The second one is, we have a winner. Mary, congratulations. The answer was Sophia, but whose daughter is that?
That's my daughter.
Lisa's daughter. Hi, Sophia.
She's also one of the models.
She's one of the models. Oh, is she in the video?
Yes.
How old are you, Sophia?
Sophia is going to be 23 in December.
Here in my mind, I'm picturing an 8-year-old. I don't know why. So when you said she's the model, I'm like, really? Well, Sophia, are you proud of your mama? So cool. So Mary, congratulations. And so you'll just head over to marcymckenna.com and you're going to go to the contact page, send me your shipping address, and we will get that Toga Towel out to you guys, or to you. So everybody, thank you again. Lisa, Amy, thank you guys. You did fabulous. See, you had no reason to be nervous, did you? This is old hat for you guys now. So I expect you back again and again.
I will. Thank you
so very much.
You are so welcome. And everybody else, thank you so much for being here. Good luck with the $250 gift card giveaway. And I will be back here next week, same time, same place, 4 o'clock West Coast, 7 o'clock East Coast. See you then.